this is Alan Phillips from Carol-Ann Custom Amplifiers, coming to you from Austin Guitar House in sunny Austin. I'm here to demonstrate the Triptik 2 model. I'll go through the functions of it. It's the latest rock amp that we've come up with. It uses 6 preamp tubes. It's got a lot of headroom in the front end of the amp due to a parallel triode input stage on it. So that allows you to be able to hit the front end with some pretty hard pedals if you want, and you will get low noise and a lot more dynamic range than if it was just a standard single triode. The amplifier is split up into 3 channels. There's a channel A, which is a clean channel. Channel B and C are exactly the same. They're the overdrive channels, but you have separate overdrive controls for B and C. Typically, you'd run B as a rhythm channel and C as a lead channel, but you could do them the other way around if you so wished. The clean and the overdrive both have separate input gains, so you can scale the amount of drive you want from the front end of the amp from these controls. If you wanted a little bit of hair in the clean sound, right now we've got this set up with the clean sound about 1 o'clock, which will be pretty clean with a lot of headroom for like a Strat. But if we turn that up, if we crank that up a little bit, I'll take that up. I'll just take the level down a little bit. That should give it a little bit of hair. With humbuckers, it would actually distort quite a little bit more than that, but that just gives you an idea. The overdrive channels, channel B right now I've got set for just a rhythm tone, a rock rhythm tone, something like you can actually scale the amount of overdrive available for both B and C channels with the input gain control. So if we take that back a little bit more from where it is now and just use the same setting on the overdrive, you'll find it's quite a bit cleaner. Now if we go the opposite way and crank that guy up, we'll have quite a lot more overdrive. Now that was with the overdrive control. I'm on the B channel with the overdrive control on around 9 to 10 o'clock, so that's quite low. So you typically want to scale it so both B and C are in the range that you want to use for like a rhythm and a lead. So typically for me, it's around 1 o'clock. So right now we've got it set so. B channel, as I said, is set for a rhythm, an overdriven rhythm, and C channel is set for a lead. So if I go from the B channel to the C channel, you'll hear the difference. Probably hear a delay on that. I just like a delay, it gives me more comfort. We're using actually a Catalinbread Echorec delay, which I actually really like. It sounds really good in this amp. So also on the overdrive channels, you actually have a lead master control as well. So you can set, depending on whether you're on channel B or channel C, you can set it so you can have like a lead level that's a little bit higher in volume than your rhythm channel. So I'll try and demonstrate that. First of all, I'll play on the C channel without the lead master, and then I'll put the lead master in. So you can hear that I've just got it set a little bit higher, not much higher. The rhythm channels are set around about 9 o'clock, and the lead master is set around about 10 o'clock. This actual amplifier, this is actually a 100 watt version. This runs 4 EL34s. It can also run, because it has the automatic biasing system, it can also run 6L6s and KT77s and also KT88s, 6550s as well. With the big tubes like the 88s and the 6550s, they'll actually run around about 130 watts. So this one's quite a beast. There's a tube-driven effects loop as well. It's always in circuit. It's a serial effects loop. It uses a 12AU7, well actually a military NOS 5814, which is the same as it's just a rugged 12AU7. On the front panel as well, we have a button to change the channels, which doesn't work when the foot controller is in. Right now we have the foot controller in. So if I disconnect the foot controller, the front panel now works, and it shows red is the channel C. Oh, back because I just plugged it in, it went back. Oh, green's the channel A, blue is channel B, and red is channel C. The feature I just talked briefly about earlier was the automatic biasing system on the back of the amp. What that does, it reads various voltages depending on what the wall voltage is coming in and what the tubes are operating at, how hot the tubes are, how long the amp's been on. All these different things change the operating points inside the amp, and there's a microchip inside there that reads all these voltages and currents and calculates the perfect operating point for the amp. So all you have to do is press the calibrate button on the back, wait 10, 20, sometimes 30 seconds, and it will recalibrate the amp and rebias it for you for the conditions that it's running at. This also makes it a breeze to change power tubes as well, so you don't need to take it to a tech. You can bias your own power tubes because the amp does it all itself. So that's briefly the Triptik 2, our latest rock amp. Thank you very much for listening.